from Polaroid.
Wow, hot off the press.
Elton John's tribute to Princess Diana up against the Spice Girls' new single.
The marvellous thing about the pop charts, they're entirely unpredictable. I mean, who would have thought that old tribute to the legend of Marilyn Monroe would one day be used as a tribute to the legend of Diana, Princess of Wales? The hottest single in the world turned up at Polygram this morning, almost identical to the live version. But Elton double-tracked the vocal chorus, and Sir George Martin sweetened it with some light string backing.
I'm sure all the other record companies are predicting a #1 and are rescheduling their singles like mad.
Having such a mega hit can cause real problems for the music industry. Record companies that have already campaigned to debut their artist at #1 suddenly go out the window.
Well, I guess it sort of locks a lot of other people out of the top spot for a good many weeks. This single will just be sell vastly more numbers than anybody else will be able to manage in that time. It'll be bought by a lot of people who haven't bought a single in the last 20 years.
With the obvious magnitude of what this single is going to do in the marketplace, I'd be fairly careful of what I did and what I did put out, to retail.
The biggest battle in the charts could be Di versus the Spice Girls. The new single, Spice Up Your Life's expected to debut at #1. But the record companies pull the single until some of the heat goes off Candle in the Wind.
Yeah, I think it highlights the uncertainty of the industry where you can never know what's coming around the corner. And I guess in something like this, it's a sweet thing, so it's, it's for a good cause. But for instance, the Spice Girls, out of respect for Diana, but maybe ostensibly for other commercial reasons as well, put their own single release back so that the two wouldn't interfere,
So there we are. Interesting, isn't it? That once Diana, Princess of Wales, wanted to be known as the Queen of Hearts. And here she is, being Queen of the charts.
Wanna be my lover, you have got to give. Taking is too easy, but that's the way it is. If you wanna be my lover, you have got to give. Taking is too easy, but that's the way it is.
We all know the Spice Girls, but if you think there could only ever be one brand of girl power, think again. Spice it up with the latest addition to the strangest phenomena of modern pop, the tribute band. So popular are these musical imposters that they're now headlining their own festivals.
We enjoy being together as well, just the five of us. We do change, don't we? As soon as we get our costumes on. Oh yeah, once we're in the hair and the makeup, we're completely different people. It's kind of like being a drag queen. We're like those men that dress up as babies for pleasure, except it's not sexual.
The Spice Girls are sticking their heads up over the parapet, aiming to say a firm goodbye to England's Rose.
Goodbye, Rose. That record's still with us, seeping out everywhere. Radios at home, radios in the car. And it's become the Spice Girls' biggest challenge to knock Princess Di from Top of the Pops. Here's a sneak preview of the song they think's going to do it. The Spices were just one of many pop acts that ducked for cover when Elton saturated the market with Candle. Well, anyway, the famous five are back now doing what they do best, making money. Their movie's going well, and today they've been shooting a new video clip for, would you believe it, a Christmas stocking filler called A Spice Cam.
Spice Cam from Polaroid.
It's really ginger. Baby.
Very.
What are we going to do now?
This week, the Spices went into the Guinness Book of Records, and the only group whose first 4 singles went to #1. So the big question is, can they make it #5? Well, maybe. But it seems likely it's going to take a hell of a lot of wind to blow Candle from the top of the charts.
Album in Spain, a big crowd of excited fans welcomed the 5 superstars, their minders having to force a way through. They mimed one of their biggest hits before holding a lavish bash for Spiceworld. Virgin Records predicts it will sell up to 1 million copies and could become one of the biggest selling albums in history.
The Spice Girls live in concert for the very first time. They may not have been as slick as their videos, but the Fab Five managed to sing for about an hour at their show in Turkey. Concert reviewers said Sporty Spice had the best voice.
At a London charity auction, a pink outfit worn by Ginger Spice went for $14,000. The Spice Girl gear for sale had been worn by the group in a promotion for the launch of British TV Channel 5.
Tune in now for a new generation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You said Spice Girl.
Ginger Spice's outfit fetched more than twice the price of the next most popular Spice Girl costume, that worn by Baby Spice.